All right, guys, this is obviously not where you last left me. This is gonna be installment number 3 for my Where you going, girl? She's scared. This is gonna be, she's not. This is gonna be installment number 3 of my vault collection. I got multiple comments asking me to go and show all of my slabs. So that's what I'm doing here. Let's go! So I've actually never done that before, and these haven't seen the light of day in years. So I don't know how this is gonna translate in terms of a video, but I'm gonna do it because you guys asked me for it, and I'm a man of the people. Let's go. I'm back now. Don't be scared, okay? Come on back. Come on back. Come here. Oh. How dare you? I love you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So, as you can see, this is a situation of sorts, but that's okay. We are going to try to go, I try to put them in chronological order if I could, but not by card number, but by set. So I try to do my best. It got a little messy at the end, but whatever. Okay, so starting off as base set, I spoke about the Zapdos. For whatever reason, when it comes to PSA, I get this Zapdos back the most often in a 10. I don't know, I can't explain it. It is what it is. So, but moving down here, I mean, this is just base set unlimited, not much in the way of Shadowless or first edition. Base set unlimited is where I came into, as there's Shadowless. Base set unlimited is when I came into the hobby. So this is just something that stuck with me. I wanted the top 3. I actually got those, I wanted to get those graded myself. But yeah, this is just like a sentimental feel. And I wanted to have, base set unlimited. Not to mention the entry point for Shadowless and first edition is unreasonable at this point. And guys, if you're enjoying this type of content, if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the buttons down below. It's free to do. It means the world to me, and it keeps me going and gives me the fuel, the tackling fuel to do this for you guys on a daily basis.
Tackling fuel.
Very hard PSA 10, by the way, that Hitmonchan. So moving on, we have Jungle right here. The 2 Vileplumes, don't ask me. They're like pop 30s. I have no idea. I got them both graded myself. I have no idea how I got those. They're not expensive cards, but there's not many of them. I just don't think it's a fan favorite, so people just sleep on them naturally. But yeah, pop 30 or 40, somewhere in there. 2 Scythers right there. Let's see, moving down, there's another, that's a no symbol, Scyther right there. Then we have Flareon, Mr. Mime, and then another no symbol Flareon right there, which is, I mean, those are really, really hard to get. And then I also have a no symbol Snorlax, which I just got that. Shout out to Low Popping on Instagram. That was awesome to be able to do a trade with that dude. Very cool dude. All right, moving, where are you going now? Where are you going? Hello? Oh, there she is. Okay. Anywho, moving on to base set 2. See what I did there? All right, moving on to base set 2. Do have the big boy right there. That is a Blastoise. Very hard card to get in a PSA 10. Base set 2 is also something that I have kind of, a nostalgia feel for. I love the set. It is definitely when I was in my prime when it came to Pokemon as a child, so that's why I have it. All right, now we're moving into when I started taking stuff really seriously, and one set that really, really, really spoke to me when I was a kid was Gym Challenge. We do have the Charizard, but it's over there. We're not gonna get into that quite yet. But Gym Challenge was a set that I'm a few cards away from completing, and it is a set that I love from my childhood. I love Gym Challenge, so this was obviously the beginning, but I'm a kid over there, and now we're talking about where I'm starting to get crazy. I'm playing the game competitively, not, semi-competitively. It's really for street cred and, and bragging rights on the block.
Judge.
But Gym Challenge is definitely one of those sets that I love, and if I get a PSA 10 in one of these, it's probably going in the vault, never to see the light of day again. All right, so that, and then Heroes is also, important to me. So if you don't know, there was Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes. Heroes is also important to me, but just not as much as Challenge. But there's some cards in Heroes where it's just like, they're so hard to get. That's from Challenge. This is a super, super difficult card to get in a PSA 10. Now my wife's home. She's gonna wonder what is going on here.
Hola.
I'm actually shooting a YouTube video right now. Could you imagine? Oh, no? No? You don't want anyone to see your fluffy jacket? Dork thinks she's gonna drown.
Hey, Biff, take a look at this guy's life preserver.
Dork thinks he's gonna drown. Yeah.
So then also, if like Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes was really important to me, I had a huge affliction with Skyridge. And Skyridge was the last set in Wizards of the Coast. Now, I know that there's a bunch of sets in between there, but as far as collecting goes, I really got into Skyridge. So I wasn't playing the game competitively by any means. And this is during the e-reader set. You can kind of see that. If you don't know what e-reader is, then we won't get into that, but that's for another video.
Meant to scan dot code strips printed on specific cards in order to store and transfer information.
But I really got into Skyridge. I just love this. Maybe I had like a small like rekindling of my fire for just the hobby in general, but there was definitely a few years there where it was not cool to be collecting Pokemon. But I still did it in the closet, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I have a lot. I mean, Skyridge is definitely one of those sets. And then, it was really cheap back in the day. The thing with Skyridge is people slept on it so hard. Some of these cards are pop less than 50, 40, 30. I mean, some are even pop less than 10. And to have them in a PSA 10, that is like you're one of a few people on the entire planet that has one of these cards. So, I mean, something like this is a really hard card to get in a PSA 10. Let's see, what else is another one? I mean, all of these are gonna be more than likely sub 100. That, no joke. That's another, that Clefable is pretty hard. This is like a pop teens. But that's that comes out of an Expedition. So these two are not out of Skyridge, but still, that's in the pop teens. I mean, these cards are super difficult to get in a PSA 10. And if you know, then you know. All right, so moving into Gold Stars, I do have a pretty solid little Gold Star collection. Those are the dogs. I have all those in PSA 10. Those are actually the only Gold Stars that I have in a PSA 10. And imagine this, you could buy these back in the day. I bought the trio for $500 in a PSA 10. In like 2015, so imagine that, maybe even 2016. These are the Evolutions right here. They're all in a PSA 8. I got those all graded myself out of a collection that I acquired. Same thing with these. I had to get that one in a BGS. These are just so expensive now that I can't really justify the entry point. And then my last three Gold Stars are gonna be the Gary right there, the Regice, and then the Metagross. I want to, at some point I want to complete, all the Reggies and all that stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And I definitely need a Mewtwo and a Mew. But like I said, entry points on those are absolutely insane. Okay, and then over here we have I just kind of put Neo all together. There's no rhyme or no reason with Neo. Some are Japanese, some are not, but I just put them all over here. But some are pretty cool. Neo Destiny, Mewtwo, and that's a BGS 9.5. I've tried to get that cross-graded, and it did not grade into a 10, which is unfortunate, but whatever, it is what it is. Celebi, I just love that artwork. I'm not a huge Celebi fan specifically, but there's something about that artwork that talks to me. And then you will see some Prime cards right here, and then we're gonna move straight into just EX. These are some of the hardest cards to get in a PSA 10. Like that one, that is a pop in the 20s or 30s is my guess. Same thing with all these, but these are much less wanted, obviously, than the Ray, of course. This is also a very low pop card. That is from Team Rocket Returns. Very awesome set. Super rare set. So, sealed packs, whatever it is. Love that card. Once again, shout out to Low Popping. I was able to get that from that dude. He has some insane cards, but obviously, with the channel, I have a thing for Gengar, so that's where that comes from. And I actually got this graded myself. That's a Deoxys from EX Deoxys. That is an EX Deoxys from EX Deoxys. Imagine that. So I was able to get that graded myself. Came back at 10. That was on one of the episodes. That was a good day. Moving on. Ooh. Let's not forget that bad boy. That is also a very low pop card. Got that graded myself. So now we're just this is where it kind of gets like mishmash. I just couldn't keep it all, like I said, I mean, it's getting to a point. So these are from Sun and Moon. I was able to grade a complete set of all the Evolutions in Hyper Rare from Sun and Moon. So that's kind of what those are right there. I just thought that was a sick artwork, so I think I picked that up for super cheap on our Discord. Shout out to Discord, of course. These are really cool because they are actually championship cards. It's hard to tell. The grades are low because people didn't really take care of them, but these are older. These are from the black and white era. They're championship cards. Some are staff, so you can kind of see the staff symbol right there. But they would give these to people that would compete in, you know, local tournaments or regionals or championships. But they would give those, and I mean, in 2016, some guy was selling all of these loose for, I think I picked them up for like 80 bucks. And I was like, yeah, I'll take those. They're not incredibly expensive. They didn't grade incredibly high, but I think that they're super cool, just nostalgia pieces, if you get what I'm saying. These, nothing much to see here. These are all amazing rares from Vivid Voltage. I think I picked up the entire set for like $100 or something like that. Someone was literally just blowing them out of the water. I mean, how can I say no to that? But I'm not, you know, I'm certainly not collecting that by any means. These are from Shining Legends. I think I have a complete set. Maybe I'm missing, I don't know which I'm missing. I think I might be missing one or two for the complete set. I don't really know, but that is all from Shining Legends. This card at one point was selling for $4,000 during the hype, which I thought was insane. These two come out of a special box for Shining Legends, but if you're paying $4,000 for that, I'm sorry about you. We will rebuild. But that is not a $4,000 card, but people were paying that, which is insane. Moving over here, just some full arts from Breakpoint, Breakthrough, whatever it may be. Some cards that I just like how they look, that talk to me. Stuff that I got on returns. These are at some point likely going to go into the Slab City boxes that we make, but these are kind of feeder cards. And, you know, they're not really a part of that other insane collection that I have over there, or they're not a part of that vintage piece that I have over there that I'm really, really stuck on. This is an important card to me. My Discord mods actually gifted me this card, and I will never get rid of this card in a million years. This means a lot to me. Thank you guys for what you do on Discord. I mean that. And on YouTube, because my Discord mods are essentially my YouTube mods. And then these are just some others from Hidden Fates or whatever. Little Shaboya Pikachu, love that. I don't remember where I picked that up or why. All right, let's get into what we're here for. All right, so let's just talk about the Zard. Obviously, you know, whatever you want to call me, a boomer, you know, a boomer Zard baby, whatever it is, I love the damn thing. I love this Pokemon. I don't give a crap. This was literally a dart to my nostalgia heart when I pulled my first Charizard, and then obviously coming back to the hobby, pulling a Charizard again. There's just, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it doesn't have to be Charizard. It's just one of those Pokemon, and it is what it is. I don't give a crap. If you don't like it, you do like it, whatever. I love this Pokemon. That is a really cool Charizard from Stormfront, secret rare, and they kind of remastered the iconic artwork. That's kind of why I put them all up here. All of them aren't going to be in a PSA 10. Obviously, some of them are literally impossible to get in a PSA 10, or the entry point or buying them is just unreasonable. But these mean something to me. A lot of these, I will say I did get graded myself, but some of them I did buy. This is a really cool one at a gym challenge. This should be going down there, but I wanted to put it goldfish in the sink. I mean, what can you do? I did want to put it kind of up here with the Charizards. I actually graded these two myself. I pulled these two out of one pack of Power Keepers. Back in the day, you could buy Power Keepers for like 25 to 30 bucks. This was in the reverse slot, and this was in the rare slot, both hollows. Imagine pulling that. I was absolutely stuck. That was really early on, getting back into vintage and getting, you know, the taste for that again. I mean, that was an insane pull. These are cool. We've seen these multiple times on the channel. Poncho Pikachus, that comes from that special book that I showed you guys out of the vault. That's the card that comes with the book. Newer stuff out of Brilliant Stars, boom. Big three, super, super difficult to get in the PSA 10. Pure Insanity, Plasma Storm, Neo Destiny, and then obviously base set. Sleeve different because they are different. You guys know the story on that. These are all the same artwork, all out of Sword and Shield. They kind of remastered the artwork. Darkness Ablaze, Shining Legends, and then Champion's Path right here. We actually pulled this one on the channel, that's why it's meaningful to me, out of a pack of Generations. So, you know, some of these cards are still, you know, they're important to me, even if they're not the most expensive or the newest or whatever. And then I kind of throw some together where they're the same artwork, where they repurpose the artwork. You know, a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of these cards, and they mean something. You're not just going to like sell them off or trade them, right? You're going to keep them for a long time. So I don't know, you know, when I talk about investing a lot, I don't know how much of this is investing as much as just a disgusting, degenerate collecting habit for shiny cardboard. And then lastly, staff card from Vivid Voltage. This one is cool and important just to me because I got it myself, graded it, and it is the last staff card Charizard. that they have released. So I don't know if they're gonna release more. I haven't heard anything about that, but that's a cool card. All right, that's a cool card. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I've never actually done that before. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but if you liked it, hit the buttons, you know what to do. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna see you on the next live or the next episode. Peace. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?